Well, as the New York Football Giants commence their search for a new head coach, they have made a decision as their backup quarterback relates. Jameis Winston has now leapfrogged Russell Wilson, something that we argued. We weren't arguing. We were arguing together that they just need to go with Jameis Winston. They clearly don't trust Russell Wilson. Now, that was the last thing I posted minutes before Brian Daboll got fired on Monday when I was getting ready to get on the plane. And, you need to, if you don't trust Russell Wilson, if you can't wait for Jaxson Dart to get back in the game to the point where you run into the blue tent, because you're going to go for it on fourth down if Jaxson Dart's available, which means you're not going to go for it if Russell Wilson is there. It's 4th and goal from the 1 and you're up 7 and you don't trust Russell Wilson to gain a yard. Go with Jameis Winston because he will at least make it interesting. Right now, there is nothing to get excited about with the Giants. Jameis Winston will bring excitement. This is entertainment, and he is entertaining. And Russell Wilson is not entertaining. I'm sorry, he used to be, but he's not anymore. And now he's going to be the number 3 quarterback, and I wonder if he's going to ask to be released.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would be shocked if he did. I mean, at this point, this late in the season, what's he going to do? He wants to be in New York, like I told you all along. I think he just wanted to be in New York altogether. So I don't think he'll do that. But I am glad about the Jameis Winston things for all the reasons you said. I mean, if Jaxson Dart can't play, I do believe Jameis Winston, will give the Giants the opportunity to be exciting, be aggressive on that side of the ball, and play to win instead of playing just not to lose, right? That's the thing I like about Jameis Winston, and that's sometimes what I don't like about Russell Wilson. There's times where I go, oh, he's not letting it rip. He's not going to throw certain throws because he wants to protect, and play the politics of the position to a degree, what we talk about. Jameis Winston's not going to do that. I hope it's Jaxson Dart. I want to see him, of course. But either way, glad they're making Jameis Winston number 2.
Pat Leonard of the New York Daily News adds that Jameis Winston will start this week.
Wow, so that's happening. Okay.
Implies that Jaxson Dart is going to miss the game with the concussion. And Leonard had an interesting item yesterday. The big hit from Jaxson Dart, when he hit the ground, fumbled and made no effort to recover it.
Right.
That seemed to be the moment he suffered his concussion. The Bears then had the ball for 4.5 minutes. Dart came back for 2 plays before he got removed. What the hell were people doing on the sideline? And the way Leonard reports it, there was no concussion evaluation of Dart during that 4.5 minutes, and there's no NFLPA joint review of what the hell happened. It's just another example of, you've got people who are paid to be watching for one thing and one thing only, which of those players needs to be removed from the field for a concussion evaluation. And I know that concussions happen away from the ball, but the one guy you should always be watching is the guy with the ball, because that's the guy that's the most likely to get hit. And that's the guy who's most likely to fall down with the ball and maybe not brace himself and have his head hit the ground. So it's astounding that he was allowed to return to that game, because I've gone back and watched that play. Anyone who's watched a fair amount of football in recent years knows when someone's messed up, and he was messed up, and he should have been
agreed with that.
Checked then and there.
Agreed.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.